Hola and welcome to Planet Portugal.
Hello.
Another video for you. Been quite a busy few days. Hard work with little reward, to be honest. But we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. But take a look and see what you think.
And we'll see you at the end. Oh dear.
So another section down. Probably 3 more to come down this side and maybe 4 on that side because it's a lot bigger. But yeah, a fair old chunk of wood. Me and Mandy had a disagreement over colour of wood again. And obviously Mandy won the argument.
He's been bitten on his eye. Not me.
I've just got to take out a few of these noggins between these 2 joists so the beam can sit through here and then be supported with a beam like this. I've taken out one of these coming across, 2 actually. I found cutting them into smaller sections and then levering them down a lot easier. Still hard work, but a lot easier. But I'll do this with the chainsaw. It just makes light work of it. So we'll get on with that. So that's this hole created that'll support this ceiling above my head. Just got another bit of section to take out of that great big main beam, as it's just slightly in the way. I'll just take a 6" off the end of that. I'll do that in a short while. But yeah, not too bad.
Lots and lots of these carpenter bees. The beautiful iridescent wings.
This is another reason for taking these bars down, because they are absolutely riddled with worm. Very, very light, there's hardly any wood left. But in parts of them, they're absolutely rock hard. It's generally the ends that are eating away. And just break it up with your fingers. So, good news, which we've known for a while, is the floorboards that make the ceiling and the floor above have absolutely no worm in them at all. Even when there's been a piece of wood full of worm resting, with the floorboard resting on top, when I've taken that piece of wood out, there's been nothing on the floorboard above. So I assume they have been treated in the past, which is great, because there's a couple that need replacing under the window where water's come in, but they're only a couple of feet long. So that's really, really good news.
Beam number 2, cut, sanded and bug treated and linseed oiled. So now that one's ready to go up. So wish us luck.
As Mandy said, the beam's ready to go in. Hopefully I've measured it right and got everything cut to where it should be. The hole up there's clear, the hole that side is clear. I've taken down some more of these rafters and taken most of the nails out, so they're not in the way, they're not sitting on top of the beam. So the next job is to waggle it into place. It's quite heavy, It's probably 70-80 kilos, something like that. So yeah, it's a two-man job. One of them men being Mandy.
Thanks.
So let's go for it.
Right, do you want me to spin it across?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
We have to lift it up and pop it in that hole. Hopefully sliding it back and then forwards. Okay.
That's it.
Slide it back if we can.
It won't go back anymore yet.
No?
You're stuck on wall.
No, I'm not stuck on wallers yet. But we better go up there. Can we slide it back now?
Oh, a little bit. Have you got it? Right, let me get up on. Let me get up on thing.
Right.
Right, ready?
Right.
Oh,
Just bring it up. I need to rest it on the ladder.
right. Right, just bring it down a bit. Right, go on, move your move ladder. Right, have you got it? I'll move stuff up.
Okay.
You sure?
Yes.
Right, you need to come over to me. Right, go on, you've got it.
Sure.
Where are you go? I've got the beam so far up, but it felt like it were getting stuck trying to lift it into that socket in the wall, and we've missed a couple of screws there which is holding it down, but we've got it resting on the ladder there. It's got to go up into that socket there, so we're not too far off. So we'll get these nails, sorry, we'll get these nails out and then we can lift that into there then, and then that'll be another one up. It's hard work in this heat. They're very heavy. We're sulking a little bit because we can't go into basement at the moment because we're just manoeuvring this beam about, and it's safer to have these out of there while we're doing that. Once it's up, they'll be able to go back in, which I'm sure they'll be pleased about. That's a bit more of this wall pointed up. We've just had to move everything over while we get this beam up, but I've still got that corner there to do, which is taking a lot of packing up. So I've started the first granite stones into there, so I can start with the next lot and then just build it up so it looks relatively flat, and then I can do up there. So it's not too bad. I'm probably more than halfway, and then that big hole which I have started, I don't know whether you can see, packing some little bits into there, and then we'll get a big rock lined into the back, and then I can face this bit. We need one to go in this little ledge here, and also I'm going to try and, if you can see, this rock bevels in here, so I'm going to try and face another stone just to bring that up flat, and then I can point round this side. So yeah, but back to this beam. Right. That's not resting on ladder now. You want ladder moving up? Tomato picking from yesterday. That's a big bowl full of cherry tomatoes, and that's only half of them. So I need to get these chopped up and put into the freezer, because there's that many. I'll freeze these and probably the next lot, and then we'll just use whatever's ready on a daily basis then. But yeah, a huge harvest. Very pleased. The aubergines are going a bit mad. A lot more than we can eat there. So we might have to give some of these away. The peppers are probably alright because we can freeze some of these, but there's plenty of those on there now. And like I said, the cherry tomatoes over there, if you can see. Lots more red ones on there, ready to be picked. There's a load over at back as well. And the Gallia melons are starting to come out. So we have honeydew and Gallia here, but still no sign of the watermelons yet. But I think they're a bit later last year up here, so yeah. Corn's still going strong, and I've just got one of these sprinklers going at the moment just to keep everything damped down because it's getting so hot. It's touching 40 degrees now and it's only 1 o'clock. I think we had 43.5 yesterday, and we're due to get it probably up into 50s over the next few days. So the concern will be, well, trying to keep this lot alive, but more than anything, the animals. So we just need to make sure that they're all okay.
The second beam is up and in, well into the socket and well onto the beam at the back here. They do taper slightly towards this end, so once all these little noggins and bits of rotten timber come out, then I'll be able to adjust them left or right, just to get them all level across the ceiling, and then they'll be fixed down, wedged up, and fixed down. So the next one will be going over here. Now, plans change as you go along, and this old beam along here, it is probably well capable of taking the weight. It's a very thick, very strong beam, but I am going to put in a couple of supports, quite wide apart, so when this room becomes the guest bedroom, there'll be a nice open doorway to go in, and I'll put curtains along the back so there's a bit of privacy. Maybe even a small wall across the front with an opening so they can walk through, and a little step. These are all ideas, but I think we're definitely going to put some extra support under it.
So, as wonky as they look, these beams that we've put in are actually straight. And the beams that were what are they, rafters?
Yeah, floor joists.
The floor joists that were in before are actually really wonky. So it's the same with that over there, that one. If you can see that one.
I think it's a case of they built with what was available locally, and they probably cut these trees down off this hillside and used what they had, which is basically what we're doing. Using,
it's all local wood.
Yeah, and what's available, you know. So it's impressive what they did. Definitely impressive with such rough wood. Such rough wood. We hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and as always, send us a comment, please.
So like I said in the video, we apparently due some 50-degree or touching over the next few days, so it's going to slow us right down. And also, probably because we've got another 4 of these beams these big beams to put up, the next few videos will probably be exactly the same. So we don't want to bore you with about 5 videos of putting these beams up. So we're going to actually drop to 1 a week until we get in front a little bit. We will put one out every Tuesday. So we'll do one on Tuesday as normal, then after that we'll miss the Friday, put the Tuesday out, and then we'll see where we go from there. We're struggling a little bit with the heat and the heavy work, but you know, it's just slowing everything right down. So yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do for you and for us.
Yeah.
So yeah. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for sticking with us, and we'll see you on Tuesday. So ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Bye.